I'm gonna tell y'all what, the video I'm about to show you, man, I was a mess, and I don't know why. Just trying to understand why BMW would put cabin filters in their boxes the way that they do. Like, what? But anyway, here's an M235 X-Drive, 2-liter turbo, 300 horsepower, Grand Sport. I think they call it a Grand Sport. It's the more sportier 235, and it scoots. It does the boot, scoot, and boogie. It's got a lot of nice features. Big brake kit, huge calipers, rotors. So definitely a little performance car. But doing the maintenance on it is a pain in the butt. This is what you got to do to change the air filter on some of these BMWs. This is a 2020 235i X-Drive Grand Sport or something, whatever they call it. Here's the video, and I wasn't very happy. Alright guys, we're going to get in here and we're going to replace the cabin air filter on this 2020 BMW M235i. The part number you're looking at right there is CAF 1946 Charlie 6C. This is a couple different ways to do this. Some of them have 10 millimeters, some of them have quick release tabs. On this particular model, it has a quick release tab here, and there's a quick release tab over here on the passenger side corner. It drops down, pulls out of there, off for a little speaker thing, and also for this light. Now I kind of just pulled on the connector for the light and it popped out. If you look, the cabin air filter is sitting over here behind this piece of plastic. So we need to get back behind this and along this vent tube. This is the floor vent tube, and it is not necessary to remove it. I found out afterwards, and I explained at the end, so don't remove this tube right now. There's a couple screws that hold it in. And over here on the side, there's a screw that holds this in here. So let's take this little panel off. The T20 that goes in the side of that little plastic panel, it goes up in there like this. I took that T20 out of there, and now you can see more of where we need to be. That box. We got to get this plastic tube out of the way, it looks like. Alright, I took the one T20 out of that right there, and it fits up here on an angle. And it goes up in there and bolts. I pulled this out of the way. Now, if you look, so I pulled the tab back, it's out of the way, and now here's the cabin air filter that somebody else has put in there, but they've jammed the damn thing in there because it's hard to get it in and out. Let me see if I can just grab a hold of what they've already. It's all. It hurts. There we go. So this one was in pretty good shape. This is a trade-in vehicle that we ended up getting, and we do general maintenance stuff just to make sure that we're getting the right, just to make sure the vehicle serves before we put it out. So honestly, this is ridiculous. I've never done one of these before. This is the first time, and there's another filter underneath the one that I just pulled out. This is so weird how they've got this design. There it is. There's two filters that sit right on top of each other. You slide one in, it drops down, then you slide the other one in, it drops down. How ridiculous is that? I'd never change the damn things. I'd just leave them in here forever. Holy hell. So then, I guess you'd take this one and the new one. You gotta try to get it in there somehow if you can get the damn thing in. This is so stupid. Now it makes sense why they had the other one jammed in there like that. And then, so this one goes in there, and then you push it down as far as you can. And then you take the other new one, you slide it in on top of it. Now I'm sliding the second one in. Trying to get it to go in anyway. It's a tight fit, a very tight fit. And there it is. What a stupid design. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely freaking ridiculous, man. Then you clip the door back in, you're done. Now put everything back together. I mean, I just want to tell you guys how ridiculous, how absolutely... What's up? This has got to be the most ridiculous freaking design I've ever seen, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe this tube didn't even need to come out of here, but it looked like it did. Because I thought I'd have to pull those screws out to open the flap up. But this is a dumb freaking design. Sorry for venting like that, but I just think this is... They could have done so much better with this. And it looks like you just have to pull the plastic panel off only. You don't need to pull the tube that I pulled off right here. It snaps in all the way up at the top. And I don't really think it's necessary because you can get your hand back here to open that door. I don't freaking know. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, you could do it. There it is right there. So you could get this out without removing this tube. I just thought you were supposed to remove the tube, but now I obviously see that it doesn't need to be done. And obviously you plug this bullshit back in. Sorry, this is a little ridiculous. Come on, BMW. What the hell are you guys doing here? And then there's two little slots in the back that the plastic fingers slide into. There we go there. And then these twist in and lock in. Some of the older models, there's a 10mm on one side, a 10mm on the other side. Then once you pull that down, there's two T20s that hold the door shut. You pull the two T20s out, and your cabin air filter will actually be right here. On this newer model, it's a completely freaking different design. I like BMWs for the most part, the performance of them, but some of their engineering, I think, is a little too freaking much. Like it's unnecessary. They make things unnecessarily hard for no reason. There's your freaking cabin air filter change for you BMW 235 series guys. Freaking ridiculous. Y'all have a great day. Fuck BMW.